Hey folks, all right, we're going to take up the Miss America 1100 millimeter FMS P-51D. I don't know if it's P-51D or not. I know it's a P-51. So 5-minute timer, 2600 high rates, running a Lemon RX Gen 2. Right, left, up.
High rates.
Down. Whoa. Oh yeah, she got all kinds of power too, by the way. Now when you take off with this one, you got to ease into the power because that P factor is pretty severe with this Mustang. Well, with all Mustangs, really. All right. Don't need takeoff flaps right now, that's for sure. Just gonna ease into it. Whoa.
Gear tucked away. Gear down.
The gear pass here. Gear is down.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right.
Flaps up.
Oh.
Motor
All
chilled
right,
out.
hold on just a minute, folks. All right, we had to pause, had to look at the camera real quick. All right, take off again. Still recording?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All righty. Got my son Gabriel on the camera today.
Hey guys.
I'm being an absolute slave driver. Film, 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 film. All right.
Flaps up.
I definitely want to ease into that throttle. Beautiful plane. Let's snap roll it. There we go. I'll show the belly now.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Landing flaps.
A little bit of slow flight here, or a slower flight.
Flaps up. Gear down.
Just a short little flight to
Landing
have
flaps.
show off this beautiful little plane. Well, okay.
Flaps up.
Guess I decided not to land.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Landing flaps.
The wind is so unpredictable right now. Sometimes it's flying, now it's back to blowing again. All right, but that's okay.
Braking.
We can,
Cruise mode.
but
Flaps up.
we can definitely do better than that as far as the landing though. Now, if you want to use that reverse thrust function, you'll have to have a 7-channel receiver. Good looking plane. Ease into your throttle. I'll leave the gear down. A little bouncy. All right.
Braking. Cruise mode. Braking. Cruise mode.
I'm determined.
Braking. Cruise mode.
Determined to get a decent landing in. Light little plane in a 10 to 15 mile an hour crosswind does not necessarily mix that well. All right. Not going to use any flaps this time. Don't need them.
One minute. Landing flaps.
Well, I'm going to have to take that because
Flaps up.
I don't want to run that battery down too much. So we got 45 seconds. I'll give it one more shot. One more shot. Of course, what have I always said many times about letting pride
30 seconds.
dictate your actions. Hope I don't regret this. Well, hold on.
20 seconds.
Let me just try landing straight.
Ten. Braking. Cruise mode.
Well, that'll just have to do. Oh, that wind. Literally, folks, normally you can drive this thing pretty straight, but that wind is moving her all over the place.
Motor chilled out.
All right, 4 seconds left. Let's go over our rates real quick. If you'll focus in on the control surfaces for me. All right. Go with our flap settings first. All right. No mix needed. Flaps up or negative 100%. Takeoff flaps.
Flaps.
Or negative 50. Landing
flaps.
0%.
Flaps up.
All right, no mix. I flew my high rates. Ailerons 100%, 40% expo. Elevator 100%, 40% expo. And rudder, if I get on rudder, 100% but with 50% expo. Now remember that servo they've got in there has limited travel for the rudder. I may change it out with a different servo, and which is inside the body, and get full travel on that rudder. All right, now this is a Limit RX, so it doesn't have AS3X. It only has their wind mitigation, which is adjustable on this knob right here. So if you, on the knob, you look at the knob. So if it's really super windy, I may, like today, I may turn it up a little bit to get more of a gains. But if it starts to oscillate, then I'll turn it down. So it's adjustable by the conditions of the day. All right. Look at this gear. Gear is pretty quick. I gotta pick it up correctly. Or pretty quick. So really, I mean, you can bring them down right before approach. You really don't have to worry about counting. And let's check our battery. CG on the plane is 70 to 80 millimeters back from the leading edge root, which actually puts it, which is where the wing first touches the fuse, which puts it right about there. I got some glue marks, and she's still kind of want to act like she's tail heavy, but I can't get that battery any further forward. But to show that to you, basically it's a full finger length in on top there. All right, check our battery. Got the 2600 HRB. We had 4 seconds left on a
Timer reset.
5-minute timer. 29% left, so that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, there you go, folks. FMS, thank you for the plane for review. That's an absolute great flying plane. I do suggest, because see these stars, they're just stuck on there, these star stickers. And so put yourself a clear coat and put like a little, maybe paint some clear coat on, over each top of one after you spray it. Spray the whole thing. And because they will kind of start peeling up. So just to let you know. So other than that, it's a great flying plane. And just remember, when you're taking off, ease into the throttle, because she's got a lot of torque, and that prop will turn that tail on you because you got so much P factor, so, which is the prop thrust. So, all right, well, be careful. Y'all have a good, and God bless y'all. And don't forget, folks, faith, family, and friends, and then Miss America, P-51D, Reno Racers, and Gabriel, thank you for filming. God is good, and we'll catch y'all later. FMS, thank you so much for the plane for review. It's a great plane. I love it. Bye-bye, y'all.